Hello, hello, welcome back.
Hello.
We are here with some Week 5 Mnvl Ssbu action here. We got some good games for you tonight, folks. Forewarning, it is just Smash Brothers tonight. We do not have any Minecraft, but you know what? It's all you need. There are going to be some fantastic games. Lefevre, what do you think about tonight's matchups?
I'm so excited to see what people have in store for us. Some new faces, some familiar faces. I won't spoil anything right now, but I'm super excited. Shaco seems to be repping tonight's stream with 3 Shaco players.
Oh, yeah.
So that's interesting to see.
This is a big Shaco day today. I mean,
Oh,
we
right.
have a Shaco player in every match. So we're going to see how well they fare because, this might be a very good night for Shaco.
Absolutely.
To go a little more in depth on this, though, on this matchup we are about to see, we have longtime stream favorite, showed up last week to play against Saul, 2D. We know him, pretty strong player.
Right.
Played against Mnvl 1 week. That was a fun one. Last time played against Saul is a Joker player. Pretty strong character. So we're excited to see what he has to offer.
Yeah.
His game win rate has jumped up a little bit, I think, to 66% now. I don't quite remember what it was at last week, but because he did get a W last week, his percentage has jumped up. Still only 1 forfeit. Congratulations. We don't like forfeits here. So you know what? Play your matches. Play your matches.
Player matches.
Burger King, however, a little more unknown. 37% win rate with 1 forfeit. So it's a little... We don't know as much about him, except his game win rate is much lower. That's all we know.
Right. I personally can't wait to see what character Burger King might be repping, Like, with a name like Burger King, you'd expect to see something funny, right?
Yeah.
But for all we know, it could just be Cloud.
You know what? To connect things a little. I gotta say, Burger King. So, King. Royalty. Zelda? No. King. K. Rool. We're gonna see a K. Rool tonight, folks. That's my prediction. That's my prediction right here. Gonna be
or
Joker
DDD.
versus K. Rool. Or DDD. It could be a DDD. Don't tell Phantom.
Or the King of Darkness, Ganondorf,
There's a lot of royalty in Smash Brothers.
Right.
We're noticing that now. There is a lot of royalty.
Right.
Either when you do like a crew battle of all the royalty characters.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah.
Oh, because you also got to consider Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem, they're probably all royalty too.
I think they're all lords. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of royalty in Smash Bros.
Yeah. I mean, Fire Emblem just made it 9 more.
Pretty much, yeah, there is so many Fire Emblem characters. But to move things along back to the match, something very important that we're going to see here, stages. And I'm intrigued to see what we're going to see first stage.
Oh my gosh, I was right with the Cloud.
You were right with the Cloud. The soul read prediction on the Cloud. You just get it right. Just congratulations, Lefevre.
Thank you. But we are seeing a little bit of a mix-up, though, with Pit getting rushed by SR here.
Yeah, this is certainly different.
Pit is a little bit like Joker, so I don't really blame him or am all that surprised. Pit's got some good combo game, especially with, chaining the Nair into pretty much anything you want. Speaking of which, he's making great use of his aerials, just stringing them together, trying to apply pressure to this Cloud, and it's working great. Burger King missing the limit. He's going to have to get it charged up again. However, he's not really able to hit this Pit.
Yeah, Pit has just been able... 2D's just been able to run around, constantly using good dodges just to get around, but not able to get around there. Gets caught in end leg there a little bit and gets hit with the S smash. Oh, but then hits him right back with another S smash. 2D now up a stock. Pretty strong showings from his Pit here. We have not seen this Pit yet. I mean, I think we saw it maybe once in that Paolu matchup against Mnvl.
Oh yeah, we
So
did.
long ago.
Unfortunate up B. The
Pit
angles are a little
recovery
bit tricky.
Yeah, but Pit recovery is just so good. You hate to see it when it fails.
Something I'm noticing is that Burger King is just kind of pulling the trigger so early with the limits. He's kind of just using them at will whenever he gets them, not really being patient and waiting around for it.
And I can understand just using Limit right away, because honestly, you're going to get it back right away. Limit just fills up quick. I mean, right now, we already got Limit back. So just going for any opportunity you could find is probably smart. But the problem then becomes is you kind of just use it whenever, and you don't wait for the right opportunity.
Right.
And then so you don't get anything out of it.
Right, because the reason why Burger King died right there, he didn't want to use it to get back to the stage, which is actually, against Pit, just wailing on him during edge guarding. That's not something you really want. You want him to get off the ledge, right? So he was trying to air dodge and just keep it for as long as possible, but that costed him that stock. Same with the neutral B right there. Whiffs it.
Alright, back to more even neutral, but honestly, it's 2D's game right now.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, the only time 2D has lost a stock so far has been because he misinputted.
Right. Then again, he's doing a fantastic job at stringing together these nairs and, like, making sure he punishes the openings of Burger King. There's no wonder why he's only lost one stock. He's just playing so well.
Oh,
and, you know, you love to see it for 2D here, reflecting the Blade Beam.
Reflecting Blade Beam Limit to take that game. 2D now up 1-0, and it looks like we're about to see a pretty clean 3-0 from 2D. I mean, we know he's a strong player. We've seen his Joker countless times, but here we are seeing him just really just wail into Burger King with Pit. I mean, only losing his stock because he misinputted, constantly hitting his combos, just dancing around the Buster Sword there, just taking so much damage away from Burger King. It's not looking good for him. There needs to be a big change in game plan here.
Right. And again, Pit is a little bit hard to deal with, especially with Cloud, where if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, it's going to be very hard for you. Because with Pit, what he wants to do is get you in the air, because like nairs in like fair and all that stuff, it's just going to catch you. Like, you can't really compete with it for a lot of characters. In Cloud, unless if you're doing back air, you're not really going to be doing anything. Like, you're seeing Burger King here just doing fair, not even nair, just swinging the big old sword forward. That's what's leaving him open 99% of the time here.
Yeah, a change in game plan is needed, especially when 2D's aerials are just catching everything.
Absolutely.
Pit combos are very hard to get out of. It's kind of you wait until Pit's done with you. I mean, good DI can get you out of it, but, you know, a good Pit can also kind of just move forward a little and catch you on the DI.
Right. And even if you, like, SDI out, it's not going to make a huge difference. Because, again, like you said, the Pit player can just move forward with you. And at that point, what are you going to do? It's like getting caught in a trap, but the trap's moving with you.
Exactly. It is a difficult situation for Burger King here. What I would recommend, better DI, abuse back air. We did not see much of back air. Back air is Cloud's kind of party piece. It's his big move. It's what he needs to use if he wants to clinch this game.
Absolutely.
I would say a little more careful on Blade Beam, because at the end there, that is an embarrassing one to end on. Ooh, getting hit with a reflected full limit Blade Beam across the entire stage is not good. I mean, trying to catch out the landing option, I respect it, but Pit's got a shield in the air too, and this one sends back at you. It's not good.
Right. We are going to be seeing Kalos here, which, you know, could be an interesting matchup difference between Cloud and Pit. Pit's kind of liking Kalos most of the time. Due to those platforms, he can just abuse them even at ledge to his edge guard better, I feel like.
Yeah, and also there is no platforms here on the stage, which, you know, can kind of work out a little bit in both players' favors, just kind of depending. But I feel like that part kind of leads more to Cloud's favor, because it's a big deal with aerials. Pit is an aerial character. I mean, hey, you can see the wings on his back. He's an aerial guy. He goes in the air. Platforms give him just more room in the air to operate, more landing platforms, and just bigger room to combo. So leaving this wide open space in the middle might end up helping Burger King here.
Absolutely. And I don't know if you guys saw that, but with Burger King, he lost his limit because 2D hit him out of it right as he was going to use it. So again, you got to play patient a little bit here, Burger King. I don't know what whoppers you're cooking, but you certainly got to stay aware of stuff like that, especially with the F smash you're taking the stock right away.
Yeah, now looking back to kind of this edge guarding, Pit has a big advantage when it comes to edge guarding. He can send out arrows, which when they hit, they hurt. Because they can really damage your chances of getting back to stage. And it especially hurts Cloud, because Cloud's recovery is extremely predictable and extremely easy to read out. It goes up and it goes down. That's all it does.
Right.
So being able to push him away laterally is going to do huge damage here. Ooh, but uses limit cross slash to break the down B shield to maybe find an end to 2D's first stock, but we just don't know what we're going to see here.
Right, another thing that I'm also not seeing from Burger King that you see a lot of Clouds typically use and abuse is up B at a shield. Yeah, I feel like it'll be especially good with Pit. Ooh, that might be a taking stock. Yep,
there it is. Up B at a shield is online Cloud, kind of what he does, because it comes out frame 1, it's a wonderful ability, it just comes right out of the shield, and it can be used to catch out a whole lot of shield pressure. However, Burger King just has not been able to use it to his advantage. Ooh, but
catches
reads
the roll in,
smash, uses a nice S smash, and takes that stock.
You love to see it. Unfortunately, though, 2D here is just running laps around Burger King here. With limit, though, you might be able to retaliate a little bit. Probably gonna Blade Beam there. There you go.
Okay, reads a roll. I like these reads from Burger King, able to find the roll-ins that 2D is doing and provide a nice punish. Sadly, however, it is not enough as 2D just has a full, clean stock lead right now.
It's going to be a large mountain for Burger King to climb here, especially at 93, and you're just getting bashed around like a ping pong ball. Ledge is going to catch up to you eventually, my friend.
Yeah. Ooh, and that almost was it, connecting on the side B. One more of those, and it's going to be game over.
With limit just about to get charged here. There you go.
Again? You didn't learn from last time? Oh, that is unfortunate. 2D hitting him, Burger King, for the second time, living up to his name, reflecting Blade Beam again. That's 2 in a row.
He just doesn't realize that the Uno reverse card is out there, I guess.
Oh, you need to learn.
Unfortunate.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Really, hit him with it for the second time. Oh, that's just, you don't like seeing that.
You don't. Especially you don't like getting ending the game with that again from Burger King. You know, you saw yourself make the same mistakes over and over again.
Yeah, but you want to know something I like to see?
What's
something
that?
I love seeing, I love going to. It's Wisdom Gaming.
Oh,
they have been a partner and supporter of the Minnesota High School Varsity League since day one. Not even day one, day zero. Since the beginning, they have been here to help us, and we want to give a nice shout out to them. So thank you for all you're doing. Coming up soon, December 4th through 6th, I believe, they are hosting a Minecraft build battle event at the Mall of America. They got some nice famous YouTubers coming out to judge. It's going to be a good time. You do not want to miss it. Again, December 4th and 6th. December 4th through 6th, my apologies. Minecraft at the Mall of America. Oh, and the disrespect. The disrespect. Oh, we were talking about the wonderful wisdom, and now we're going into just the most disrespectful thing I've seen all week.
Is this also the same skin? Oh, that's wonderful.
It's the same skin.
That's great. So, as you may or may not remember, 2D got hit with a little bit of what he's doing right now. When Mnvl showed 2D how to play Joker, 2D's gonna show Burger King here how to play Cloud, it seems.
Oh, this is disrespectful. This is nasty. 2D,
right.
My man. You are really going out here. Going all out, and I love to see it. But man, your Cloud is cooking. Barely taking any damage so far. Already has a limit. Might be able to get a nice limit cross slash. Nope.
It's okay. You know what? It's fine. as you can see, the big damage differences between 135 and 41. But 2D here is looking for a way just to get Burger King away. Oh, nice back air. There you
then
go.
hits him with the
Slice
big
him.
sword to take that first stock. Good move by 2D here. I mean, Ray is just playing Cloud to perfection, really. Doing a whole lot of good here. Using deckers. I don't like that landing. I was just talking about how good you are, and you just do a bad landing option there. 2D, my man, what are you doing?
Right, again, Burger King here seem to be struggling and not really know how to react to the Cloud Ditto here. Ooh, there you go.
Alright, I like that read on the landing option. Got it last time, hits it again this time. Maybe Burger King can teach 2D a little respect here.
Right.
You know, just hit him and not get clean 3-0'd. Oh, runs up limit cross slash while 2D was charging. That's a good move there.
Hits him again with his own medicine, just using up smash to cancel out the landing. Ooh, nice. Using F smash to just catch him.
Alright, now back to... Oh, we're starting there with a little 2D combo. Alright, again, Burger King reading the rolls and able to get a whole lot of damage from the roll reads. However, it has not been enough this entire set. And I don't know if it's going to be enough to clinch out this game 3.
Absolutely. Like, you're seeing Limit here with Use Beam. Oh, both players have Limit Beam. Sorry, Limit Break. Both use Side B with no avail. Oh, he went for the disrespect.
Went for it. He went for it. He tried. I gotta respect him for trying.
Burger King DI's out of it, though, causing him to SD. I respect going for it. It wasn't a bad option. But, 2D finishing out with a nice and clean F smash instead.
Very clean. 2D walking away with a nice 3-0 on the disrespect match. What a move, 2D. Pulls out his opponent's main and just says, hey, here's a lesson. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Here's a lesson. And really showed him there. I mean, would have been a 2-stock had he not gone for the disrespectful uppy off ledge, just trying to pull him down into the depths with him. Oh, that was
absolutely
quite a set to see, I must say.
Yeah, just as you were saying, 2D kind of told Burger King to take out his Cornell notes and learn a thing or two from him, which, you know, judging by the results, maybe.
Yeah, we're going to have to see. Hopefully Burger King comes back again so we can grade the Cornell notes he took, see what his 3 questions, you know, on the side were, see what he learned from the Cornell notes. Because I really hope we see more of him, because he seemed like he was a good player who understood some things, but 2D just understood him better and got a read in on what he was doing wrong and just exploited it until he was able to get something out of it. So I have to say, congratulations, 2D. Nice clean 3-0. Burger King did fantastic. I'm sorry it went this way. But we got more games coming up real soon. We got more of Shaco Smash coming up. Next game, we got the person who beat 2D in the disrespect match a few weeks ago, Noveled, going up against Magnum Mon. It's going to be a fun one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hello, we are back
Hi.
again with a Game 2 match here between Noveled and Magnamon. Going to be a pretty interesting one between two people who so far are both 4-0. That's pretty interesting. Both players undefeated, but which one of them is going to lose that streak? And that's going to be the question of the day here. But you know what? I kind of feel like Noveled is going to be the one to walk away 5-0, continuing the perfect win streak. I feel like
Yeah.
it's Noveld's day today. I feel like it's Noveld's day.
Again, with Shaco being on so much, I believe Shaco won last game, 2D, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We might see another one for Shaco today. Novel, as you may or may not have seen before, is the wonderful Mii Sword Fighter rep who does a fantastic job with the character. They don't really see a lot of, which we might talk about a little bit more here, because it's kind of hard to practice against a matchup that you don't fight, right? Because
Yeah.
you're trying to lab out Mii Sword Fighter, right? With who?
Yeah.
Who plays Mii Sword Fighter?
Who are you going to talk except for Noveled?
Right, exactly, and he's not gonna let you the secrets. So
He's not opening up
much-
the book. He's not giving away the secrets.
Exactly, and then you see Magnum, who's a Palutena player, might have a little bit of trouble with Gale, and like I can't recall if Novel would run Chakra or not. But
I
if
don't
he
know either.
does,
I think he does.
I swear he does.
Yeah.
I swear I remember with the Joker matchup with 2D. What was it, week 2, week 3?
Something like that.
Right, but besides the point, I feel like he'll do a great job of being able to like zone out this Palutena.
I agree. Because Magnum, I played Magnum at the Egan Open, and I know their playstyle. They like to camp with Palutena. Which means that you have to play patient against them as well. You have to wait out and kind of use your moves from more of a distance, know when to strike, when moves are an end leg, and I feel like Noveled has that ability, that patience, to take this out against Magnum. I mean, especially with the options Noveled has, just ranged options to get in on Magnum, I feel like it's going to go Noveld's way. To talk more specific stats, though, Noveled has a 73% game win rate with 1 forfeit. Magnum has a 78% game win rate with 1 forfeit. So both players very even, very close. So it's going to be a very interesting one to see.
Yeah. Ooh, Joker.
Okay, Magnum pulling out a Joker, going the blue skin too. Noveled staying with the Mii Sword Fighter on PS2. You know, kind of the universal standard for stages.
Right. So we've seen this matchup before, right? And we've seen how it went for 2D, the Joker in that scenario. I wonder what Magnum's plan here is. Because maybe he hasn't seen how Novel played against the Joker. Or maybe he's trying to pick apart what he did see in the week 2, week 3 game.
Maybe. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe they're just a fan of Joker. Maybe they've just been playing Persona 5 recently, and they just want to play Joker. You know what? I respect that. But comparing it to how 2D played way back when, I am loving the counters here. We did not see a whole lot of counters from 2D in that match, and that's something we talked about as a flaw. But however, we are seeing some good counters from Magnum, using this Arsene counter very well.
We are also seeing Magnum play around Whirlwind correctly, if you will. There's not really a correct way 100% of the time with comes to games like Smash, because you know there's so many different options for so many different characters, right? But with Magnum, he's doing a great job of just simply running away from it. Like if he doesn't want it to be his problem.
Ooh,
unfortunate SD though from Novel.
SD tries to throw out a Gale to protect Ledge a little bit, not realizing it's going to put him under the stage, and his up B recovery is not going to work out. Unfortunate, but maybe he could get something here to even the playing field a little.
All right. I absolutely believe he can make a comeback. We've seen him be capable of this many times before. Like, again, don't get me wrong, Novel is a very competent player. He knows what he's doing. And I fully believe he has the ability to come back. However, Magnum here is doing a great job of holding onto this last stock.
All right, uses the up B there as a read on the get up, you know, I like it. However,
Right.
he has been using that up B quite a bit, trying to use it as a kill option. I feel like it's not going to end up just too well if he keeps using it, and Magnum's just going to be punishing it eventually.
Right, again, you're seeing Magnum here just really be patient, spacing out the side Bs, the Iha. It's a little, I feel like it'd be a little bit annoying for Novel to just try and poke around side B here, because that's exactly what he does to other people. Like, Novel just constantly throws out a whirlwind.
Yeah, getting a bit of a taste of his own medicine, if you will.
Right. Arsene out here, though.
Ooh, a down smash to read that uppie, like I said. That uppie is going to be punished real soon, and here we are seeing it. It's getting punished.
Right. Anlag is a big part of that move at the very, very end. Nice shield.
Okay.
Good
reads
DI
the
for
attack
Magnum.
with the uppie. I like it. Over. Oh, an SD. Side B's off stage puts you in free fall. Ooh, that's unfortunate from Novel. Again,
Right.
down to stock. Needs to just get back here a little.
Right. And I think you're totally right. I think the side B is what's killing Novel here. We've seen him win this matchup before. That was almost another SD Novel. Let's be on stage when it comes to side B.
Yeah.
But Magnum here, he's doing a great job of just playing patient. Like, look at him. He's just standing there doing nothing. And sometimes that's the best option. Wait for your opponent to make a mistake.
Yeah, wait for your opponent to approach.
Why does Magnum need to approach? He's at 125. Why would he do that? Just wait for Novel to approach so he can just punish on reaction.
There we go. Because when he approached, it did not turn out well for them. It just,
There you go.
unfortunate. Approaches and gets hit with that up B.
You're seeing Novel here rack up some damage, trying to climb the mountain to make it even.
Right, much more even than it was before. Only about a 40% difference between these players. Novel could very well do some magic here. And
Right,
just
again.
take back the lead that has been evading him for so long.
Right. Then again, Arsene is going to be out here, so it's going to be a little bit scary for him, right? He's at 82. He's got some things to worry about, especially the smash attacks of just being able to catch him. Heck, even I believe Author will probably kill him at this point. The worry counter. Up B, putting him in end lag.
Yeah, it's that up B, what we're seeing. It's being punished. He needs a new kill option. He just
Absolutely.
can't abuse the up B anymore. Oh, waits out a little bit on the back air. DI there, a little questionable on the back air. Might have been able to do something, but you never know the players. You never know the inputs, never know the players.
Right.
Magnum walking away with game one in a much more even matchup than what we saw last game.
Right. Absolutely. You see Novel having Joker seemingly very under control, the matchup going quite well for him. And then he just loses grasp of Magnum, if you will. He loses a hold of Joker and just kind of fumbles a little bit, if you will.
Yeah, I feel like a big problem here was the over-reliance on up B. It just
Totally.
happened too many times, and it was stale. It was an old trick. It needed changes.
Right.
And we are going to have to see some of those changes coming up here in Game 2, but Game 2, it might be stages that decide the difference between these two players, because that was a very even Game 1 on a very even stage at PS2.
Right.
So if it just goes slightly in the favor of one player, it might switch.
Right. I'm expecting to see, let's say, Smashville, Town City, something like that, where you get a little bit more even ground against both characters, right? You might even see Novel switch to someone like Joker, like he did with 2D here, because we've seen him be competent with him before. A little shaky, but you know what? It's fine. It's not your main.
Yeah, it is possible. It might be the change up needed here, but I just don't know. Truly
Right.
and honestly, you don't know what's about to happen, because Novel might just understand the mistakes, might just think through for a second, say, okay, I know where I went wrong, and just come back. Because it was very even. It was, like 90% to 110 when the final back air got that kill. So it really could have gone any way there, that match.
Absolutely. Like, Novel didn't do bad at the end. Don't get me wrong. Or at all during the match. Uh, again, with the uppy, that was the biggest problem. But you saw Mnvl come back. Like, he's more than capable of winning this set, don't get me wrong, but Magnum's just got such a nice understanding of what the Mii Sword Fighter wants to do and not letting it happen. He's not really letting Gale set up and put him in the position where Mnvl can run up and just combo into whatever he desires. Magnum's just playing patient.
Yeah, just playing patient, playing his game, constantly running away from Gale. Because Gale is kind of the big thing we were talking about for a combo starter for Mnvl, for what is going to be like the deciding factor and just for the whole match. And Magnum has understood that and has constantly just run away from Gale. And then we saw a little bit on that first stock, Magnum using counter when they had Arsene to counter a few of Mnvl's attacks, particularly the uppy and the Gale, the two things we've been talking about. So Magnum definitely understands what's going on. That is kind of the key thing, is that Magnum has the read on their opponent. That is the main thing we need to talk about here. So Mnvl needs to come right back, write a new English essay, get a better understanding, and come back and have the better read on Magnum.
Right. Maybe he needs to read Great Gatsby, Kill a Mockingbird,
Yeah, the classics.
Right. You might need to read up a little bit more and see where it goes from there to taking on Magnum. Again, I would love to see where this game 2 goes here shortly.
Yeah, coming up for stages, we got Smashville. Okay, here it is, a Joker switch. Switching to the Ditto on Joker.
Yeah, here we are. Again, Smashville, a little bit more of the same, really. Like you said before, PS taunting.
Oh, throwing out a taunt. All right. I see a Mnvl. I get it.
Right. You're seeing the classics, like down tilt into up tilt. He was gonna probably do uppy after that. You see the works. No, Magnum's holding his own. He's not gonna get ratioed here.
We are not seeing a whole lot of pressure from Mnvl here. Mnvl playing much more passive. Okay, now finally getting his first combo, but Mnvl has just kind of not been hitting anything so far with the Joker. But
and again, sometimes amazing gun.
Okay, nice counter there. Both players with Arsene. Mnvl's going to be the one to run out quicker, but might be able to get something here with a back air. Reads the recovery, gets a back air. Okay, make me eat my own words. I said you weren't doing anything, you do something.
Again, maybe he did read Mockingbird after all. Who knows? As you're seeing here, Mnvl's kind of putting the pressure on Magnum here. You're seeing a lot more of what you'd expect to see out of him, right? The reads off stage, the very patient neutral.
Good combo game as well. Just really an all-time player right now. Okay, but hit with a back air from Magnum the same way Magnum went out. Mnvl now goes out too to make it an even two-stock. Magnum with Arsene, the limit running out though. And Mnvl just getting Arsene as Magnum's run out. Alright, now it's time for Mnvl to get his foot back on the gas. Because he had gas for a while, and then he lost it as soon as he lost that first stock. He really needs to just put his foot on the pedal now. And just get back some mileage.
Another thing that you're seeing here is that they... Not really so much anymore, they're pretty much even now. But what you were seeing a lot is the Arsenes kept going back and forth. If Magnum had it, Mnvl didn't. If Mnvl had it, Magnum didn't. Now, they're kind of more even on the Arsene meter, right? Which could be interesting to see, since they're both at pretty high percents. They could end up trading at some point,
Potentially. Oh, runs off stage with the gun, pushes Mnvl away, takes that second stock. Good work, Magnum there.
Again, Magnum's not going to get ratioed here. He's just showing Mnvl, no, you can't ratio me. I'm the Joker player here. Go back to being Sword Fighter. And you love to see it for him.
Ooh, a bad air dodge off stage. Still able to make it back. And now with Arsene, this might be a two-stock if Magnum can start cooking.
Absolutely. Magnum with Arsene here, he's going to want to play a bit more aggressive. Maybe not too much, since Mnvl now has Arsene. At 127, he's looking for some deep trouble. Just like there, one jump from the edge will get him dead. get him killed.
There's one clean strike there. Now, Novel doing some nice combos to take this lead back. Arsene going to be running out first for Novel. However, also quickly running out for Magnum. But Magnum still has that little bit of time where Novel does not have Arsene, and Magnum does have Arsene.
Right.
So maybe they're going to be able to put in some work here and claim this game too.
You're seeing a lot of ledge reads, like get up attacks in ledge jumps and all that stuff. You're seeing that get read a lot by both sides, which is pretty interesting to see. Like that, both players are kind of understanding each other a lot faster than what you typically see.
Yeah, a very fast match here. Oh, but an air dodge puts him not in a good position for recovery. Ooh, an unfortunate SD. Magnum taking game 2. Maybe a 3-0 if things don't change.
Absolutely. Again, you've seen Novel be undefeated here on stream. Or maybe, like, undefeated in terms of sets. Maybe he's lost a game or two. My memory does not serve me well in that regard. But you might see Novel getting 3-0'd here.
Yeah, we might see a clean 3-0 going against Noveled here. I gave the prediction that Noveled would win. I'm sorry, Noveled. Caster's curse. I'm sorry.
You know what? It happens.
I'm sorry, but you know what? Hey, there is still room for a comeback here. I mean, there is still more Smash Brothers left to be played. You can make a comeback.
Absolutely. You can always make a comeback in this, and especially in Ultimate, I feel like. Because you can always learn what they're doing within the match, get the download, maybe do a character swap, which we're going to be seeing from Novel. Clearly, the ratio Joker did not work, which, funnily enough, is not the first time that he's done this. Which, I respect the character. It's a good bit, or whatever you'd like to call it.
Yeah, I respect it. And you know what? A comeback is still possible. But you want to know what's not a comeback? What's been here for years, since day 1, since day 0. Wisdom Gaming, folks. Wisdom has been here for a while. They have been a staunch supporter of Minnesota esports, just helping us out whenever we can. There would be no Mnvl without Wisdom, so our deepest thanks to our partners at the Mall of America. Just thank you for all you do. Coming up, they are running a Minecraft build battle event hosted at the Mall of America. Going to be December 4th through the 6th. Going to be a very entertaining and interesting event. I heard they got a few celebrities flying out to host that event. It's going to be a good time.
Do you know what those celebrities might be? Or...
You just got to go and see.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like the mystery.
I'm not going to spoil, but you got to go and see. You got to go and see. My apologies. I'm double checking. The date is December 3rd through 4th. Again, December 3rd through 4th. So those 2 days, I think they're a weekend, going to be a good time. Don't want to miss it.
Absolutely. You know, personally, I love the Wisdom Gaming Studio just for how amazing it is. Because you see a lot of people just come together and just, play some of their favorite games and just connect through the genre or medium of gaming. And it's really cool to see Wisdom set up a studio for people from Mnvl to just kind of gather and hang out with each other from all different schools. Again, I'm a Rogers kid myself, Gummies Egan. We could just go together and just hang out and meet people all across Minnesota. It's super cool.
Yeah, and you are going to get a fantastic chance to hang out at the state finals, which are hosted at Wisdom Gaming. Going to be a good time. It's 3 whole days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Something you're not going to want to miss. We got high quality gameplay all weekend. Going to be fantastic. That's going to be coming up in January. So we're getting back to our match here with another character swap for Pikachu.
Interesting. This matchup is going to be quite hard for Joker due to Pikachu's short nature, right? He's a little stumpy guy.
Yeah.
He's just
he's a little stumpy. Fun fact, they nerfed Pichu by making Pichu taller because Pichu was very small. However, the result of that, Pikachu is smaller than Pichu.
Yeah.
So yeah, the smaller version of Pikachu actually is bigger. Isn't that a fun fact? But a real fun thing we just saw there with a Thunderbolt off ledge, catching out Magnum, and now Novel for the first time this set with a stock lead.
I love to see a nice Pikachu, and that was nice. So how the thunder interaction works, right? There's the cloud that spawns when initially the startup of down B, right?
Yeah.
The cloud is what's spike hitbox. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that is what actually is going to be used to get the combos off.
Yeah, Spike is what sends it all the way down into the real damage dealer, which is Pikachu's body itself, which that is what sends you off ledge and does all that damage. Pikachu recovery there, able to get him back, and then reads an then reads a roll with an F smash. Novel. Pikachu main, question mark?
Right?
Is it time?
Something we gotta talk about here is Nuffle's got a lot of characters in his back pocket, right? He's got we've got Mii Sword Fighter, Joker, Pikachu. I feel like we've seen another one from him. Have we seen Palu from him? Am I misremembering?
We did see a Palu from him, but I feel like that was more of a joke matchup.
Right, but even then again, he didn't do bad as Palu. He's got a lot of characters in his arsenal.
Yeah, deep pockets for Novel, however, losing his first stock to a back throw. But you know what? This might be comeback time for Novel. I mean, he still has a huge percentage lead, even stocks, but percentages, not so much.
Again, dash attack is really what's going to kill it here for him, right? You got 130 here. Even if you can't do something like nice jab, even if you don't get something off like aerial combos into like forward air or something like that, dash attack's going to kill here.
Ooh, down smash.
Down smash is going to do just fine.
Down smash there, working perfectly. Gets a nice read on the spot dodge and just punishes it with a down smash. Nice work, Novel. All right, back to... Okay, Novel now with a big lead on that last stock. Can he close it out, though? Or is Magnum going to make a comeback and close this out 3-0?
Little two-frame from the down smash there. Magnum's just trying to play real careful, trying to get this Pikachu off him. Not really working that well. Counter, he keeps on missing it. He does it out of panic, I feel like. And that's causing him to just be open and for Novel to get some more damage, which is not what you want looking for when you're down a stock, right?
Yeah. Oh, and especially looking at this, because if Magnum can take a stock here real quick, Novel is going to be in a bit of a worse position. I mean, it is very possible that Magnum can make a comeback here. It is not out of the question, but as I say that, he just gets hit with a Thunder, Novel down, but not out. Now making it 1-2. Pikachu might be the character for him. It might be Pikachu time.
Right. I love watching Pikachu. Novel, great job. I love seeing all the aerial combos you can do and the Thunder especially. So cool. Super fun. Nice work, Novel.
Just fantastic there. I mean, the Pikachu played to perfection, really. I mean, really just got a whole lot of reads, used Thunder at ledge for 2 stock takes there, so just good work Noveled on that Pikachu. I mean, I really thought we would see Mii Sword Fighter the whole way through and he would just stick it out and see if it works, but you know what? A change in character sometimes, maybe it can work. But however, we got to talk about change in scenery. Are we going to see a different stage that might benefit Magnum a little more?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Final Destination. It wouldn't help Magnum. Don't get me wrong. Joker's wanting platforms to platform combo off of them. But I feel like we might see FD. Because, again, Novel's turn to pick, right?
Yeah.
So he might ban.
All right.
Small battlefield.
Telegram straight from the heavens. We have received word that they will be playing on small battlefield, which is an interesting stage choice. Right, with the Pikachu.
Right, a little bit like Kalos, where you have the platforms just on the side and not really anywhere else. And you just have kind of, it's not as big as Kalos, but you got a little bit open field, if you will.
Yeah.
Interesting to see how things will play out.
It's also much less room to run. It's much closer together. Players are going to have to, engage with each other. So the question then becomes, who does that benefit more? Magnum, who has played generally more careful, or is it going to be Noveled, who has this new Pikachu, who we don't really know the full extent of that Pikachu's playstyle?
Right. He's being a lot more in between, if you will.
Okay, switching it up to the Palu. And
Right.
on small battlefield, this is going to be good for Novel here, I think. Because Palu is a bit of a campy character. But however, Palu can also just do that.
So, I believe this
So,
is
we might
Magnum's
just see
main.
that.
I have no words. I genuinely have no words. That's insane. It just, off of one interaction, Novel just strings together Nair and up there. Nice spot dodge. And just takes the stock just like that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a joke, you know, with Palu, you get hit by one Nair, suddenly you're at 40%.
Right.
Okay, and then that just happened. So,
Another
I
thing
was
Palu-
just saying how this would benefit Novel, and then Magnum just takes it right back. Wow, what a play. Oh, are we going to see it again? No, Novel DI's out, gets a nice air dodge.
So what Novel's gonna want to look for right here is DIing and SDIing, which basically, what the difference is SDIing, I believe stun directional input? I can't remember off the top of my head what the S is for, but basically, SDI is what you use to get away from something when you're being hit. DI is just when you're not being hit, right?
Yeah.
Anywhere else.
A good way to think of it is SDI is during the hit, and the DI is the knockback from after the hit.
There you go. You said perfectly. So, you're going to be seeing... Novel's going to have to learn real quick here of what to do with Palu's Nair in up air, right? Because, again, like we saw for stock, you get one interaction, you might as well be taking a stock.
Yeah. SDI and DR are very important, but also ranged attacks, which Pikachu does have, are going to be pretty important here because we've seen a lot of camping here from Magnum. Just running back, throwing out the projectiles.
Right. Explosive Light getting a bit... ooh. See, there you go. That's the DI right there. Magnum not getting killed there. He held left for stage to keep his stock. And again, Novel, he... What would he know?
Ooh, alright. Magnum, now up 2 stocks. Might just be a 3 stock here if we're going to go quick.
He tried to pull out a cheeky counter. It appears Magnum was saving Palu for kind of a final surprise, if you will.
Alright, dash attack. Dash attack takes it against Magnum there. Good work, Novel, reading out that dash. Reading out the get up with a dash attack. However, oh, it's not going to end out well. He's already down so much. It's going to take so much for a comeback here.
Again, with Pikachu though, you can definitely pull some cheese, right? Just get him off stage, try Thunder. That's what my go-to plan would be.
Yeah, but still, Magnum's just been playing really well, just really strong. It's looking pretty bad for Novel here.
Right, because
Novel did some magic.
Yeah, because again, Magnum's competent, right? He's not just gonna willingly put himself in that situation.
Yeah.
Where he's just gonna like either like down air or something like that.
Novel might need a flub from Magnum off stage. That might be the deciding factor in this game to bring it. And again, Novel still has to win another game after this one if he somehow pulls it back. It's a massive mountain to climb.
It's gonna be quite hard for him. Again, even with ledge, it's a little bit scary to try and contest Magnum. Just because Palu has a little bit of that range.
Alright, but
nice Thunder kill though.
Takes the first few steps on that hike. Alright, does a Thunderbolt there, and starts to bring it back, bring it to an even 1 stock, 1 stock. Crazier things have happened in Smash.
Right. And again, Novel just can't get grabbed. If he gets grabbed, game over.
Pretty much. It's do or die, pretty much.
Right. Again, you see Magnum just playing it safe, not really playing with the idea of him losing, just backing up, using Explosive Flame to just try and kill him right there.
And how light Pikachu is doesn't bode well for Novel. Instead, just gets hit out by that the little flame ball, and just gets sent right off the top. That's not so good for Novel, but really good for Magnum there. Taking game 4, closing it out. It looked a little bad with the Pikachu switch. The Joker wasn't working out. Switched to the Palu, and then was able to close.
Right. So you saw a little bit of Novel just being able to bring it back. But Magnum playing Palu, it's going to be hard for Pikachu to win that, right? You just get caught by so many things at one point, right? You're going to see Nair, you're going to see up air, you're just going to get caught eventually. And that was what we saw was the big problem.
Yeah, especially that first stock. That first stock,
Whew.
Magnum didn't get hit. He didn't even get hit.
I can't wait to see that one on Twitter.
Oh, it was crazy. It was insane. That was just something, Magnum. Just congratulations. What a match. We got one more match for you guys tonight, folks. Coming up real soon after this break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we
Hey!
are back here again for our last game of the night, and there's been a bit of a change, a bit of a switch up. Our game 3, something happened. The
Who
players,
knows?
unfortunately, cannot play. So we got a new match between KK Cruel and Delta V, and I'm getting a little excited.
So,
This
for
guy,
those unaware, KK Cruel stands for something. King K. Cruel. Otherwise known as one of Gummy's favorite characters, the Crocodile Man himself.
the Crocodile King, K. Rule. I feel like we're about to see a K. Rule main, and I'm gonna be very happy. I'm gonna be a very happy boy.
You think you're gonna see one?
I believe I'm gonna see one. I believe in the K. Rule. I mean,
There's-
obviously, there's always a chance he'll pull out something else. You never know. You never know.
No way his tag is King K. Cruel and he plays Kirby. He plays K. Rule, man.
That would be funny, though. That would be funny.
Would be funny. That would be funny.
Yeah.
You know, we could see back to the. Oh
It
yeah,
would be
we just
really.
got a note that there was a profile picture. His profile picture is K. Rule. There you go.
Yeah. There's a lot of signs, but you get burned sometimes, and you get a little suspicious. But I have to say, for both these players, they've done something I thought undoable. Both of these players are fantastic in one main thing. Both of them have not taken any forfeits. They've played all of their matches, preseason, regular season, whole deal. And it honestly provided me with so much data. I shed a tear. So thank you, both of you, for being good at scheduling. It means a lot to me. So looking at the data, King K. Cruel is 3-1 set-wise, keep that in mind, but has a game win percentage of 50%. He goes to game 5 a lot. It is a common occurrence for him to go to game 5. So it's going to be interesting to see if we see another game 5 on stream. There it is! There's the K-Roll.
There it is!
K-Roll is here against an Incineroar? Oh, this is a battle of the heavies.
So, K-Roll, right? What a wonderful man. He's gonna have a little bit of trouble, I feel like, with Incineroar. Incineroar just seems to have more, like, approaching options. Specifically against K-Roll, really.
Oh! Hits him with a spike! I do have to say, I am a fan of Incineroar because he's a funny character. He can kill at 0 if the right conditions are met off of one move.
We almost just saw him kill again.
Almost!
He missed down there by, like, a couple frames.
Ooh, a nice combo there. Hit him with a whole lot of stuff. Whole lot of projectiles there doing a whole lot of damage.
Oh, that's a stock. That's a stock!
Oh, that's another stock! Okay, we're just losing stocks like that. Alright.
We don't need them. We're just handing them out like candy at this point. Oh! Thank God for the good recovery on K-Roll. Or else we would... I don't know.
Fantastic work at the end there. Gets him with the cannon. Knows, all right, I could fire this cannon back at the stage. It will bounce off the stage. My opponent will be done. This will be fantastic. Incineroar recovery is tilted one way. This is the calculations going through a K-Roll main's mind. And then what happens is it went right up. And sadly, it did not work out, and he SD'd.
No, but again, that whole interaction was amazing. Because you saw Deltarune, or not Deltarune. Delta V. Sorry. Delta V just missed the spike, which was unfortunate. Then Cruel grabs him, sucks him up, throws him up. I'm assuming that was a misinput because, to be fair, it can be a little bit finicky sometimes.
It can.
I'll give Cruel benefit of the doubt there. I do genuinely believe he meant to do stage, and then he misses the uppy, which I believe it was just N lag.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what happened there. He just kind of got caught out by end leg, which unfortunate. Oh, and he
Game
switches
watch.
off the K rule.
You know, you got to enjoy the K rule.
I got one
for
game of it.
Right. One
And now we
game
get
per
to see the game watch.
one K rule per week keeps a man happy. Oh my god!
Oh, it starts the same way it did last time. A spike right at the beginning to just
Delta
take Delta V.
Not Delta Root. That's a
Delta
game.
V is just
Delta
so
V.
clean with those spikes. I mean, consistently hitting it off ledge. I mean, it's just working fantastically for this man.
So, Delta is having a field day with the spikes over here. While Cruel is getting a little bit, how would I word that? He's not even getting outplayed. It's just unfortunate, really.
Yeah.
Like, again, it's not Cruel's fault at all. Like, it's just, sometimes it just happens. It's just, Delta's just doing it so consistently. It's impressive.
Looking at it, Delta just seems to be playing just really well. Uses all the options just correctly in the right spots. And it's looking like it's a quick one. I mean, gets a nice counter there. That's a lot of damage going into Incineroar's belt. So a lot more stuff is going to do a lot more damage, but sadly that little advantage he just had is now gone.
Cruel's doing a great job of playing around the edge. So nice taunt. I'll respect it.
Yeah.
Again,
I mean, you got
Delta-
spiked. You got spiked at 18%. You get one. You get a taunt.
Yeah. And again, you saw
Oh!
Delta try and spike him again. Up air's gonna kill here though. Up air's gonna kill here though. What? okay, okay. Forward air kills though.
Yeah.
No one escapes the ball. Yeah, there you go. There's another spike.
I like that. Reads out the side B input and gets something there. I like that. You know,
Right.
learning a little. Might be able to pull this back.
Right, again, just Delta's out for blood here with all these spikes. It's insane.
All these spikes and these counters are just reading out KK Cruel on his comeback. Because every time Cruel just tries to get back to stage when they're up, they've been using P quite a bit, and it just hasn't worked out for him. Delta V, another 2-stock. 2-0. We're moving
Great.
through this one.
Amazing stuff.
Yeah.
I will say though, let's not forget about Cruel. He is doing a good job of not getting caught out when he's returning the ledge. He's doing a great job using back air, the little fishbowl, to just negate anything Delta's trying to do with his shenanigans, right? You're also seeing a lot of bomb forward air being used, and of course down air.
Yeah.
All being used very well. It's just Delta's just countering Key to just kill him at like what, 40?
Yeah, I would change. I would not use Key so much. Key has not been working out. Delta V just knows it's coming, runs up and hits a counter on it. It's just not working out, and it's giving Delta V just a whole lot of gas in the tank to just keep pushing forward. I mean, this has been a quick one.
Right. Delta's all gas, no brakes. The question is though, if you're saying switch to who?
I'm not saying switch character.
Oh, okay. Just saying switch strategies.
Switch
Got it.
strategies. A strategy needs to change.
Gotcha.
Character switches, though, we could go back
If
to
he
the
were
K
to
rule. We
switch-
could go back to the K rule, you know.
Let's get the bias out of here, man.
I'm just saying, looking at it statistically, like actual what matchups work well with Incineroar, you're kind of out of luck a little. Incineroar is a quirky one.
Right.
He's a weird one. He's really not actually like a top tier or a high tier, but he kind of is as well. Like he still has a lot of that top tiers would kill to have. But a switch up for both characters. Going off the Incineroar.
A lot of jokers. Again, with the last surprise play in the background. You know, this truly might be the last surprise of the night. Again, Cruel here, switching the Nest here, gonna have honestly, a fair fight against Joker. I feel like Nest does pretty well, especially with, ooh, nice flash. Again, especially with all of like the forward airs and the PK fires, you can really catch Joker out.
Yeah,
Although
I do not feel like this Joker switch was smart. I feel like he did it because he wanted to use a Joker in an Mnvl match and just thought now was the time. But I don't feel like it's going to work out as well as the Incineroar.
Right, I would not underestimate Cruel. He's definitely competent. Like, oh, unfortunate. Ooh, there you go.
All right.
There.
Shields the baseball bat there. Now, Cruel off stage. Oh!
Dead nest? That's a dead nest.
That's a dead
unfortunate.
Nest. Unfortunate. Delta V keeping with that lead. However, much more even than it has been these past few games. But still in the lead. Still in driver's seat.
Baiting PK Thunder. Yo-Yo catching up the spot dodge, though.
Oh! The Yo-Yo catches out the recovery.
I respect it. Look, man, we saw so many spikes from Delta V. Cruel gets a minimum of one.
Yeah,
with the Yo-Yo.
He gets one Yo-Yo back. The
Again,
exchange agrees. He gets a Yo-Yo back.
Right. Like, 4 Incineroar spikes is equivalent to 1 Yo-Yo. You just see it happen, and you love to see it, honestly. PK Flash, though, missing. Cruel's catching him with the Yo-Yo, though.
Oh, but another spike! There's been so many of those this set. Delta V continuing the tradition, but now on a different character. Gets that spike on the recovery, now very firmly in the driver's seat. Oh, just look at the difference here. Delta V now bringing back how those last few games were, and we might see a very similar finish.
Right. And again, the thing that's making Cruel vulnerable here is his use of PK Thunder into the stage. He can just land safely with, like, down air or something. Like, right there, that's just bad angling.
Yeah, bad angling. Unfortunate. Doesn't quite grab ledge, goes right over it, puts him in an unactionable state, and Delta V could just hit him with an F smash.
Right. It's unfortunate. Again, Cruel put up a pretty good fight, especially against the Incineroar later on. But just how all the games start off, it's unfortunate. You got to climb a mountain right at the way with the 2-3 almost seamlessly. That's like what you're going off of.
It is really unfortunate there. I mean, he showed up. It was a little even, that first stock, and then gets hit with a spike right at the beginning. Suddenly,
right.
And from that moment, he did not have a place in the driver's seat the entire set. It was firmly in Delta V's control. Delta was just able to constantly stay just ahead and constantly put pedal to the metal and move. It did slow down a little bit on that last game there with the Ness kind of throwing Delta V for a loop. The Joker not quite as strong as the Incineroar, but you know what? It still worked out at the end.
Right, results are results. If it worked, it worked.
If it worked, it worked. We're going to be coming right back here soon with an interview with the Incineroar himself, Delta. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, everyone. We are here with our winner of that last match. Just a class act, a fantastic match that we just saw. We are joined by Delta V. Delta V, welcome.
Hi, it's good to be here.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
to have you, especially after that match.
Yeah, so I'll start off with the first question for you. How you feeling after that game? What's the confidence looking like? What's the mental looking like?
Um, I'm feeling confident, but I've done uh like a league like this before, and the last time I got confident, I got swept in finals. So I'm
Mm,
doing my best to keep a level head.
right,
Yeah,
right.
there is some steep competition here. I mean, Phantom, Lazy Zach, a lot of those people. How do you feel going into state and playing against players like that?
Um, I feel excited. Like even if I don't win, which never really was the goal. I just wanted to get better at the game.
Right.
Uh, but I look forward to playing against people because normally when I practice, I normally just play against CPUs because uh, Nintendo Online is not reliable at all.
Yeah, we hear
Um,
you. We hear you.
Yeah.
mhm,
So getting some good practice in will be nice.
Yeah,
absolutely.
definitely.
So I gotta get it out of the way. The spikes, man.
Well,
What's with them?
They went
In
crazy.
a good
They went
way.
crazy.
I love watching you play. It's so entertaining. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But just what's up with them?
um, I some people will call it mashing. I don't know. I I just I try to play as entertaining as I can. Like when I used to play online, like if I was at like down three stocks or down one stock to three, like, and I had a character that could camp, I just couldn't bring myself to do it because it's not fun for me. It's not fun for my opponent. I want to do something entertaining.
Yeah,
Right.
I fully respect that. Going
Same.
just full run at your opponent, it could be fun, and it's fun to watch. And it worked out really well. I mean, you two stocked your opponent, 2 games, and I think was it a 2 stock last game? I don't quite remember. With
uh, with Joker,
yeah,
Yeah.
yes, that was a two stock.
yeah. Speaking of that, why the switch to Joker? I mean, Instant was
Um,
working so well.
yeah. Honestly, the only reason is because I'd been practicing Joker
Yeah.
because Persona 5 Royal came out on Steam not too
Yeah,
long ago.
yeah,
That is the reason. I love that game.
It's so
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you at right now in the game?
Oh, so I had it on PS4, but I like
Right.
never got around to completing it. So I just kind of skipped my way to where I got to.
No spoilers, no spoilers, but
Yeah,
general idea. Wait, what
I
date?
just
What date are you at? What date are you at?
I'm done with the game at this point now.
Okay, you're
Woo!
done with the game. All right, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
I had it on PS4. I played through it 3 times, and I'm playing through it again on Steam.
Mhm.
So yeah, I kind of feel the Persona vibes now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense, but fantastic match, and thank you for coming on for the interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great to have you on. Here is your opportunity right now. Who you want to shout out? It could be any person, place, or thing. Just anything. If you want to give them a shout out, now's the time.
I guess like the only like person I guess I would really shout out is like Mars. You know Mars, right? The streamer
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
or the competitor. Yeah, like I started playing Incineroar because I recently went back and watched a bunch of like his old VODs where he played the funny cat, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, this character's entertaining. I want to do this.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hey, it
Always.
was entertaining to watch. So thank you again for coming on. Thank you, thank you. That'll be the end of our interview. Just thank you again for coming on.
yeah,
We'll see you
no
again
problem.
soon. Hopefully you come back on stream.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
All right, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Take care.
Take care.
You too.
All right, that concludes our interview. Thank you again to Delta V for coming on and being such a good sport. I mean, he played fantastic. And thank you again to all of you in the chat for sticking around and watching till the end of the stream. That will be all for us tonight. There is no Minecraft stream. The next Mnvl stream will be this Sunday with Rocket League. You won't want to miss it. Thank you again for coming off. Lefevre, I'll leave it to you to give us our closing remarks.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for joining. We ended off with a fantastic and wonderful game 3. All these players were amazing and super fun to watch and cast over. And honestly, and grateful to be here. So again, thank you all for joining us, and we will see you all next Sunday, or sorry, this Sunday with Rocket League.
We'll see you soon.